This is a short framework of how to think about building apps in the age of AI, at least for web apps. Mobile apps is a little bit different, a little bit more security, but it's pretty much the same. So essentially, you want to start with some sort of version control. GitHub is the industry standard. Um, so just come and start a repository over here. You'll create a new repository. As you can see,
What is repository?
a repository is basically a online for GitHub. It's an online cloud for version control for your code base. So essentially, like every time, so like we'll put up a repository and say we do a little bit of coding today, and then we want to stop. So our code will be on our local device, like on our computer, but we can also push it up to the cloud. So we can host it publicly, like I have these publicly, so anybody can see them, or you can have private repos that nobody can see. And it's basically a way to do version control, so at exactly this date I made these changes and I pushed it up to GitHub. It has branches, so it has pull requests, so other people can like make basically requests to change your code. Like if you have your code open and it's open source, they can make a request to change it. Like if they see like an improvement they need to make or a security flaw.
Okay, like other people doing the
Yeah,
same thing.
yeah. So it's
Okay.
basically version control for your code base. So if we can go into community pool. Community pool is a app I just put out. It is for global crowdfunding of digital assets such as PaxG and Tether Gold, which are both stable coins for gold, and then Ethereum. So this is my basically code for this app. So if I go into the code, it has all of my like code source. SRC is source code. So if we go into here, it has a lot of my smart contract for actually how you um, fund the smart contract with the like digital assets, the gold and the Ethereum. And then this is all my code. And then it has
I
like
think I saw your reel of this, Bryce.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm,
keep.
I'm pretty,
I
I'm
think.
pretty, I'm pretty positive. Like I just remember you,
Yep.
you saying almost that exact sentence and seeing the screen. Okay.
Also, um, Tom, when you do start building some stuff, it's so easy to make a reel a day, bro. It's so easy. It literally like it takes maybe 30 minutes to script, 30 and film, and then like another 30 to edit. Like it's an
Mm-hmm.
hour. It's so easy to put a reel a day. Um, but and then this is your README. This is basically I need to write a real README for this app. This basically tells people what your project does. And so this is a repo. And so if I go back to the home and I go back to, right, let's go back to Bryson. All right, cool. Go back to my public page. So I will go to repositories, and I will create a new repository. And so right here, uh, this is where you can change the owner. We'll have a name like uh, demo Tom because I'm speaking to Tom. You
Mm-hmm.
can create a description if you want. Choose the visibility. We will keep it public because I'm just going to delete this repo after. And then some licenses. You like a common license would be an MIT license. I have an MIT license for my code because it's just a like a higher level of security basically. But you will create your repository here, and then boom. So we just set up demo Tom, and so it doesn't have any code in it.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have a cloud version of your code base for version control, and now we need an actual code editor. And so traditionally, people have used like a VS Code for their code editor. You would type in cursor on Google, right here, the first one, and basically AI agents and AI code editing. So you just go to cursor, you get started, and you would actually download the Mac app, I would suggest, instead of being in the web app. So now we're in cursor. So since we just created a new repo on GitHub, we are going to clone repo. If you didn't already have a repo, you could just go to open project. Also, you have your agent over here. You can just ask it questions if you don't know where to get started. So we're going to clone our repo because we already have a repo from GitHub. So we're going to clone a repo from GitHub. Our
And
GitHub.
that automatically links in your computer, or like you just set it up like that.
So when you press clone repo, you
Uh-huh.
will get a basically authorization to GitHub, and
Mm.
it'll go ask GitHub if Cursor authorizes this repo to be cloned.
Okay.
Yeah. So once you create a GitHub account, um, you'll have everything. You'll have your password and username to do that. So we press demo tom, and then so this is asking you to set a local repo destination. So GitHub is like in the cloud, and then this is going to be on your actual computer. So I set up a folder inside of my users. This is where my OpenClaw agent is that I just have all of the files that I want the agent to only look at. So you just set it up inside of your like user, inside of your name. You just make it a folder. Just call it GitHub, and then I have three of these. So we could put it right here as our repo destination. And it should say cool, and then we will open. All right, so now we're in demo tom repo in the project in cursor. And to familiar yourself with cursor, a few things. On the left is the agent. Right here, you can go through a couple different models. Codex 5.3 is OpenAI. Sonnet is Anthropic. You have GPT 5.5 and then Opus. So Codex and Opus are the coding models more so for code generation, and then Sonnet and like GPT are just the models that you talk to just in the chat regularly in like Claude and Chat GPT.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then over here is where you're gonna have your code base. This folder right here. So as you can see right now, we don't have a project at all, but that's fine. Right here is where you access Claude Code. So I have Claude Code and I have Cursor. I pay for both. Cursor is what we're looking at right now. It's $20 a month. Claude Code max is $100 a month. Um,
Mhm.
I thought it was a lot, honestly, when I like first was like, damn, do I want to pay $100 a month for this? But like,
Yeah, that's a bill. That ain't no
but like
Netflix
when
right
you
there.
truthfully think about like what you spend $100 on anything, I mean that's a night out somewhere, and it's like
Absolutely.
Claude Code can literally like create you anything, as we'll see. So that's where you're going to Claude Code. You would just press it, and then mine is going to load as an untitled, and then you can talk to your agent. Blah 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 blah. Right here also. So we have two agents. This is really good because I'll have two agents going at once. I'll have the one cursor going, and then I'll have Claude Code
And
turning,
what are those agents doing for you then?
creating things. So I'll show
Okay.
you. I'll show
So
you.
but like anything, you're speaking in like a broad terms here.
Yeah. So anything.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
So we need a project first. Is we're going to go to Next.js.org.
What is Next.js?
Next.js is a JavaScript React framework for building web apps.
Okay.
And a framework or a library is just like a set of basically assets, plugins, different code that makes it easier or helps developers build. So Next.js makes it really easy to build apps. All you have to do is go to their landing page. As you can see, we have npx create next app, and basically you would just copy this and you would bring up your terminal by on a Mac pressing command space, and I don't want to do that. I want my agent to do that. So I'm going to go back to, well, first, I'm going to go up here to documents because you have to give your agent like context and documents to work on. I basically assume it's like a baby in the sense that you have to, give it a book so it'll read that book. So you go to documents, and then you just go to, we need the get started page, and we need the installation page really. So you're going to take this installation page, go back to cursor, it's where your agent is. You're going to say at docs, you're going to go to docs.
Okay.
I have all of my docs here. I've already put all of a lot of docs. Add a new doc. Boom. Next.js. Call it Next.js installation. Bam. Now my agent knows Next.js. And then we can also go to, let's say, get started. Add another doc. At docs. New doc. Paste that in. Next.js get started. Boom. Confirm. Cool. And these are all the docs I have. As you can see, I already put it in Next.js and for installation and get started down here. So
okay,
now,
these are ones you've obviously already put in there. Okay.
Yep.
And that boy had one at 3:20 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been grinding.
Exactly. So now I am telling my agent, I want to develop an app.
This is the part
You
that
have access.
blows my mind.
Yeah, you have access to web app development frameworks like Next.js. And then we also need to give this app, well, actually, we don't need to give anything yet. So we just say, I want to develop an app. You have access to web app development frameworks like Next.js. Create an app using Next.js installation.
What's this application that you're on right now called?
I'm on cursor.
Okay. Yeah. I was making sure I'm tracking because it's a lot.
It's no problem. I recorded it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And we're almost done. So create an app using Next.js installation. So it's going to run that for me. So it's going to run that, I think it's npx create app that we saw on the Next.js landing page. So it's asking us, see, yep, npx, yes, create app next at latest. And so you say run. And so you run, and then it's going to ask us to name our app. And as you can see, because Next.js doesn't allow capital letters, because we have demo Tom in the top up here, it's asking us to run and create the app for lowercase demo Tom. And you can see all the changes it's made right here. Demo Tom lowercase. So you're going to run that. So it's going to create our app.
What's up, JJ?
What's up? What y'all working on?
We're in the middle of something here.
Some shit.
We're deep in it too.
So it's creating our app. We're still running. Run demo Tom. It's saying that demo Tom is our app name.
What kind of app are you making?
We're just spinning up a project. So as you can see over here, now we have demo Tom in our project section, and we have all of our folders. So it's spinning up our project. Boom. So we're going to install.
What are we selling though? What's our service?
Well,
Wait, you missed the whole thing, JJ. He's just like literally going through like pretty much AI tools to help you develop a service.
Yeah. So now when this is done, it's about to scaffold and then launch this like local host, and the local host is just your basically like local web environment. So you can send localhost URLs to people, just like you can send regular like URLs to people. But it's not on the actual like, it is on the internet, but it's not on like the public internet to say. And so I'm waiting for this agent. Agent's waiting for a command to finish. Cool. We have our projects over here. So once this runs, it should spin up a local host for us. Actually, we're going to have to ask it to start the dev server. It's saying it's about to start the dev server over here. It says start dev server, npm run dev. It looks like something failed, so it's killed.
What kind of software is this?
This is Cursor. So it's running the dev server again. Cool. Now it's spinning up our local host. Bam. All right.
So that was it, I guess, like processing as it's creating this?
Yeah. So as you can see, the Next.js app is running, and it's running on localhost 302. So I can actually give y'all this link.
What is Next.js?
Next.js is a framework built by Vercel. Vercel is like a platform that allows you to like put apps on the web, and it's basically a framework to help developers develop apps easier. It gives you it's like a library. It's a JavaScript library basically.
So this software is to build an app.
Yeah. So this is Cursor, but I'm using Next.js in Cursor. So this is our localhost. I can actually, let me go back to the chat, and I can post this in our chat. Where's the chat? And y'all can go to this localhost 302, and it'll show up on your phone.
Yeah, the helicopter coming in hot. Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to tell me how to make some money.
This is how we gonna make some money. And so this is now this landing this page right here to get started. Edit the page.txx file. This is your landing page. This is just what it looks like at first. And this is going to be in source. It's going to be the page.tx file right here. And this is what this looks like in code, and this is what it looks like in like graphical form, or I guess
like a template or something,
or visual form, I guess. Yeah.
So, but like, let's say that I wanted Cursor and Next, that other application, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Let's say I wanted it to create a lead generation service or like application, whatever you want to call it, for sales teams. I could like give it a description and it would do the same thing, yet just a different topic. Okay.
Yeah. So first you need what?
Dill's tweaking. Dylan can't hear anything.
I don't even know if he's in here. It said he was, and then he like popped out.
So first what you need is like what we call product requirements document, PRD, basically. So let's do this. Let's go here. I'm gonna type in, I don't know, what company do y'all like? Any company. Let's go with
say Salesforce.
Let's go with Salesforce.
Like, just so that, like, my brain can understand it, because, like, I'm not saying I want that, but, like, I don't understand half the terms you're using right now.
So, we're going to go to Salesforce. I'm gonna take. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take screenshots of this landing page first. Boom. Let's take some screenshots. Come on.
Are you just doing screenshots through your computer?
Yeah. So we're just taking some screenshots, and then let's take a screenshot of the pricing. Boom. And then let's give the agent this website too. So basically, you would come to Cursor, and then I like working in Claude. It's using Opus 4.7, so you're working in Claude, but you're not working on like your agent that you're paying money for. So I'm gonna go to the
Claude's the chatbot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go over here. This is the Salesforce website, and I'm gonna give it some of those screenshots. These three. I'm gonna give it some of those screenshots, and then I'm going to also give it a little quick. So let's go to ChatGPT real quick, and then Tom, what'd you say? What do you want a lead? What?
Right. Just a lead generation application. So whether it be cold call, outreach, emails, or neighbor relationships through email marketing, or then run like Facebook and Instagram ads for outbound and inbound. So where people could fill out applications. So I mean, you would know how to put that in those terms or something along those lines.
Well, that's the thing where like prompt in engineering is really important. I would sit here and like write a prompt for an hour.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like not just on like don't use it like Google search and like where you
No,
just
yeah.
keywords. Like write a full 450 page essay for this shit.
Yeah, as if you were actually writing it down for somebody else, like almost fluently or methodically instead of just giving it bullet points.
Ads, and then I'm just say inbound, outbound, just to keep it simple, and say develop PRD. So we got our product requirements document. This is about to be done. It's kind of doing a lot. I should have asked it to be more concise, but damn, this is a lot. This is too much. Right.
Holy shit!
I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna start copying here. It's too much. All right, I'm gonna paste this into Cursor, and I'm gonna say, here is a PRD. So I just gave the agent the Salesforce website, those screenshots, and then here's a PRD. And then it's gonna start editing this file. So we're gonna make it go. And it might ask me some questions. And if it asks you any questions, you just post the questions in the chat GPT to get help.